Hi Pisces, guys. Welcome to your reading. Let's get started. I have a new approach this week. Well, just for good now. I don't know. I want to change what I say. It was too predictable. It was too scripted. So now, whatever. Hi Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Blind spot. What's in your blind spot? Let's see. What? Gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let me see. There's one that came out. Ooh, such a pretty card. I don't think I've ever seen it before. She who dreams. Escape dreams fantasy. Oh, that's interesting. What a beautiful card. That is a beautiful card. Now, what are the other three? Yeah, I don't think... it's like one is she who frees, she who begins, and she who hesitates. It doesn't feel like... They might be some sort of an underlying message, but this one is really calling it. It came out completely separate on its own before anything, and then the other three... And it came out face up. The other ones were face down. So I'm going to say no. So what's at the bottom? Whew, she who battles. Justice, fierce, and commitment. Wow, this chick is like more than the Queen of Swords kind of energy. So the underline is a pretty powerful, fierce energy. And then the surface here is like fantasy, like peace, tranquility, imagination. I'm not gonna say anything. We'll do it. I'm gonna wait till the other cards come out. I'm gonna do that. I did that with Aquarius, and I was glad I did because it made a big difference. So let's just see. What are the other cards from the other decks gonna be here? What are the cards from the other decks gonna be? She who dreams. What is this? It's like a blind spot. I want to call it a blind spot or something that... Wow. That's quite a card for Pisces, and it looks like that's the only one. Ooh. She got the crocodile is underlined here. Oh no, sorry, underline. The crocodile has just come out. The crocodile's got... The underline is snake energy. Like some sort of beautiful, energetic gift from the universe. The crocodile. It's a very primitive energy. That's the kind of energy I could see that she might need to come out for. All right, let's see the fairy card. What is the fairy card for Pisces? What is the fairy card for Pisces? What is the fairy... Ooh, the singer of the chalice. Wow, there's such a like... You have like this fierce energy, and then you have this fantasy dreams. And then you have this primal, primitive, predatory crocodile energy. And then you have the singer of the chalice, like angelic. What's at the bottom? Oh, the bodacious bodak. I used to remember this dude. I can't remember the bodacious bodak now. I might need to read him. But the singer of the chalice is beautiful. Let me get into those two cards in the fairy, and then I'm going to give you the reading. The whole reading, the whole nutshell here. And we may pull tarot clarifiers. Number 12. The singer of the chalice. Trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, miracles. I told you it was a good one. It is a good one. Does this not have a... Oh yeah. So, with the help of the singer of the chalice and of the fairies, you too can get this one feeling that is all the good feelings in one. Unconditional love, trust, hope, healing, patience, and so on. Open is open. Be open. If you don't know how, ask. It is right there. I don't know. I feel like we missed some stuff here. The singer holds the chalice from which a rainbow of energies pours like the richest wine. Are you kidding me? You guys had that rainbow gift last week, right? That's so crazy. Trust, love, patience. These are things we think of having or not having. We even give ourselves credit for having them, as if we made them ourselves. And yet they are natural energies of the cosmos, which flow through the chalice and through us when we are open to them, and flow around us when we are blocking them. Yeah, I think that message is for someone specific that came in last week to Pisces reading last week about the rainbow. It was a beautiful reading. I had nobody with rainbows. They all got dirt in my world. No. People often think that love and hate are two sides of the same emotional coin, but that isn't quite true. Love is not simply the absence of hate, nor is hate the absence of love. They are altogether different things, as can easily be seen. When we are angry, it wears us out and leaves us feeling like less than we were. But when we love, it energizes us and we feel larger and richer than we were before that burst of love began flowing through us. This is because anger comes from within, burning from our own substance, while love is an energy that flows through us, enlightening and expanding us. That's interesting, because your cards are so opposite here. Justice, fierce, commitment, she who battles. Like, this chick is ready to take it on. She's like a Klingon warrior, man. Like, jeez, she's got swords everywhere. This one. Hey, yeah. You know, I'm feeling like I still have to read the Bodacious Bodak because he's the underline of your fairy energy. You know, it feels like you're going through something. Something's going on. And not, you know, everything is going on. There's always something going on in your life unless you're in a coma and you wouldn't be watching this. So yeah, stuff's going on. And, but you know, the message from the singer of the chalice and the way these cards are playing out, like, this is so opposite. You know, if you're feeling anger or hate towards something, that's just from you, right? And it's just affecting you. It just affects you. It doesn't affect them. I mean, unless you go and do something to them, but you shouldn't do that. So don't do that. It just affects you. But if you can release that, see, that's that whole discussion about forgiveness. That's a hard one for a lot of people. And some people have had some really horrible things done to them by other people. The forgiveness, though, is not for them. It's for you, right? It's totally for you, because it's just releasing your connection to that person and experience. It doesn't create who you are. It doesn't have to. It shouldn't. You know, you are you, and how you choose to react or allow something to affect you. You know, it is going to affect you. Cause and effect is a very natural occurrence in this earthly experience. But given time and given, you know, the mind that we have, that we can self-reflect, we can, you know, time heals all wounds. You can come back and look at a situation from the past, and how does it still make you feel? If you haven't forgiven, it's actually holding you back. It's holding you back from receiving the chalice of love. Because love is the universe. The universe is just love. And there's some underlying dominant, like this is very primitive energy. So it's easy for it to sneak up on us inside, internally, right? Because it is part of that, you know, that little lizard brain in the back of your head by the brainstem, or however they define that as the first part. Like, that is this. It's there for a reason. It's there to protect you. And I feel often it's part of the bigger aspect of ego. To protect, to self-preservation. but it's not needed so much. And then it gets caught up in our whole, you know, spiritual journey, our growth, our development of who we are. Let's read the Bodacious Bodak, 59, because it's underlying. Meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing. And that's in quoting. So it's meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful fixing, and order. The Bodak, or old man in Scots Gaelic, means well. He likes to fix things. I can fix things. He drops down chimneys at night and tidies up for you. If you don't have a chimney, he'll find another way in. You left a stack of papers on your desk? He'll find them for you, probably in someone else's desk. No one put away the uneaten roast beef. He'll assume you don't want it to give it to the neighbor's dog. He is not the fairy who ties elf locks in your hair and makes bits of it stand out in odd directions while you sleep. That is just a cousin of his. He has far more important work to do. The Bodak is a meddler. He will tell you, if you catch him, that he means well. It's just that things never turn out quite as he expects them to. He feels that you should be grateful for his so-called help. It's like the ego. How dare you? I'm trying to keep you healthy and alive and safe. Even while you clean the metaphorical eggs off the metaphorical walls. And he is amazed when you are not. Although his feelings are easily hurt by your lack of appreciation, always so the ego, he is persistent. He will just redouble his efforts to be helpful. The only way to discourage him is to tidy up your own loose ends and clutter. So, like in the reading, someone somewhere is meddling uninvited in the issue. It may be you, it may be someone else. See if you can work out who it is and begin to untangle the messy web they have woven of confusion and disorder and misunderstanding. So much worse than our own natural disorder. It will take great firmness to get this person to keep his sticky fingers out of your affairs, or you to keep yours out of the affairs of others. The amount of tact you use in sorting this out is up to you, but the Bodak type person doesn't usually notice hints. Remember, however, it says they mean well. They may even believe that. It is very hard to believe that the Bodak's bad results are always just an accident, as he insists. He may believe this, but we don't have to. The word sabotage comes to mind. If you don't want the Bodak hanging around looking for ways to help, make sure you don't leave things in the wrong place or dangle any loose ends. He might find some bodacious things to do with them. Oh my God. That is really like you have, every card is the complete opposite of what the other one was. Let's start pulling some tarot, shall we? I think that said a lot. And it does too, like it speaks to me very freely of the ego. We'll do that, you know. Because you need me to clean up this shit, man. You can't do it on your own. You need me to self-sabotage you. You need me to speak into your ear at night and tell you can't do it or you're not doing it right, or you need to get up right now and redo it. It's like, oh, stop. I feel like maybe you're trying to get away from this energy, right? Like you need to do some of that. This is the first card that came out. Escape dreams and fantasy. You need to go in there right now. Just go for a ride and have a good time. Allow the beautiful spiritual part of your mind to take over and allow it to go into wonder, into possibilities, into positive outcomes. Good Lord, stay away from... Stay away from those ones. It feels very much like an inner mind. Now, there could be outer triggers too, right? Could be someone. It could be an outer trigger that's kind of doing that for you. Let's just, what do we want? The crocodile. Again, but it all feels like it's part of the Bodacious Bodak. I'm going to to clarify him because everything else feels like an internal struggle or some sort of internal emotional roller coaster that you're going on. And this is likely at least one person who's showing up in your life being a bit of a bodacious bodak. Oh, no, really? You guys and the Emperor, I can't. The King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Dang this. Okay, we gotta just finalize this once and for all here, this Emperor and you. Now this looks like you're juggling. Do I want deep feelings and emotions, or do I want someone to control my life? Do I want deep feelings and emotions? Do I want someone to go? Oh my God, it is the complete opposite. This reading is too much for me. Now, the Emperor is not, okay, because the Emperor is the Aries card. And I'm an Aries, so I don't want to say that this is someone who wants to control your life. Maybe it could be someone in your life, but Aries just wants to be free, man. We just want to be free and have fun. But when they do come out in Emperor energy, they could be a little stubborn. They could be a little stubborn. Gosh darn it, everything here is opposite. It's confusing the hell out of me. It's like this or that or this. This and that are true. That and this are true. There is no truth. It's just how you perceive it. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. That's the answer. The Emperor's not trying to control. The Emperor is controlling their feelings and emotions. Why? That's what it is. That's what this juggling is. Finally, the bloody eureka moment on this Emperor in you. The Emperor. These are both very powerful, mature energies. Just trying to balance, controlling their life, having control, feeling like maybe they're losing control in their feelings and emotions around you. Pisces. This just got interesting. This just got very interesting. Yeah, maybe one day you kind of feel like I need to have the sword out, I need to fight this. And the next day it's kind of like, oh, this is like my dream come true. And then the next day it's like, oh, this is triggering all the primal aspects of me. I can't handle it anymore. And the next day it's like, oh, this is like love from heaven. This is something else. Okay. Let's just find out about this Emperor. Let's just get right to it, okay? What do we gotta know about this Emperor? Know about this Emperor and Pisces. Can we put this to rest yet? What do we gotta know about this Emperor and Pisces? The Eight of Cups. Okay, so I want to say that your Emperor is on a little journey. The Emperor is on a little journey. The Emperor is walking away from things and walking towards things. This and that are true. What else can we know about the Emperor? What else can Pisces know about the Emperor? Ah, well, the Emperor's got the Seven of Pentacles and the Lovers. So, the Emperor is kind of thinking about the seeds that have planted, the seeds that should be planted, divine timing, all that involving a choice in partnership. And choice, well, in a lover anyways, in a lover. How does the Emperor feel about Pisces? How does the Emperor feel about Pisces? Something flipped really fast there and something jumped out. Oh! All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, let me put this in the order they came out. The Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the Hermit. The Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the Hermit. There is some sort of karmic thing going on here. There's got to be, for this to be coming out so many times. So they're feeling defensive. They're feeling like they can't figure this out, and they're feeling trapped in the same time. They're feeling trapped in this dance with you, and you're probably feeling trapped in it too. And then the Hermit. They probably keep pulling away. Well, they went on the Eight of Cups. What the hell? Yeah, they're trying to figure, and look at this. I feel like your Emperor is making some sort of progress here. Because the Hermit is kind of a divine card. It's your higher self, connecting with your higher self, and you know, the universe, just positive, give me an answer. What does it seem like? I should meditate on this. I'm gonna go for a walk in the woods and I'm gonna connect and open up. And, you know, right? Like it's a freeing kind of energy. And look at how the Hermit is looking towards the Devil. You know, something feels toxic. I feel trapped in something here. It's driving me crazy and I can't release it. They can't release it is what's going on. And maybe you can't release it either. So what needs to be done to release this? What needs to be done to release this? What needs to be done to release this? The Ten of Wands. Well, yeah, we know that. Jeez. I think something else flipped, but maybe not. It's the Ten of Wands. They need to release their burden. Maybe they got a lot to say. I don't know. I could have sworn another card flipped. I hate it when it does that and it flips back. So you did get the Ten of Wands. There's something here that's just weighing them down. And I know there's probably lots of stuff weighing you down too. I'm just because you know your life, so you've got this energy coming into your life. I'm trying to get as much information about it as I can. I'm not trying to be like, you know, your side doesn't matter, Pisces, so it does. I'm trying to help your side by figuring out their side. So, what are some of these burdens? What are some of these burdens? Oh, yeah, I think they're just tired. Look at the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like this was a missed opportunity with you and they don't know how to fight through it anymore. They feel like it was a missed opportunity with you and they just don't know how to get to the end. Okay, so what's the recommendation for Pisces? I mean, unless we have cross watchers here that are going, okay, I see, that's what I need to do with my Pisces. What's a recommendation for Pisces with this Emperor energy? What's a recommendation for Pisces with the Emperor energy? That's an interesting combination. The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. I need more cards because it feels, you know, you can kind of look at this and just say, okay, just on the surface, you know, work towards fighting for this connection because the Eight of Pentacles is all about work. And, you know, the Five of Wands is about, you know, fighting or communicating in a strong way. Or it could be about competition, competing for this. But, you know, this Eight of Pentacles dude is not even looking at the Five of Wands. He is just so focused on work. It's like, just focus on your work. But then why is this here? This is the weirdest thing between you and this Emperor. It's driving me crazy. Like the Five of Wands. Can we get... Okay. All right. So then we get the Page of Wands. Oh, now I get it. Strategize. Without being involved in the situation, strategize this. Create a strategy without being involved in the situation. That's why this guy is looking down. He's not like, this has got to have something to do with you because it's coming out. But the Eight of Pentacles is a strategy to fight through whatever this conflict is to come out as the Page of Wands. Like to come forward as the Page of Wands here. To come out passionately and confidently. Speak your desires, your wants, your needs. It is a wand. Nine of Cups is at the bottom. If there's hope here. But you know, if I had another deck, it would probably be the Ten of Swords on the bottom. The Nine of Cups is at the bottom there. So there's happiness. There's the potential for happiness here. My gosh. This is just something, isn't it? Yeah. Every time I do these, you know, what you don't see coming, your blind spot, I really do not see these readings coming. It's something else. You are back and forth here like just crazy. Okay, just a second. I know I'm just taking a second to look at everything on the table because they're the Nine of Wands here. They need, this burden is the Ten of Wands and you're holding a wand with the Page of Wands. It's almost like if this Emperor energy finally drops all of this other baggage or whatever it is, then you can come in with one new wand, like an Ace of Wands almost, just to start off with one wand. But I know the tarot is not giving me an answer about what they need to drop. I'm feeling like I need to pick up a different deck. I've picked up... let's see. Okay, let's see what comes out of the Return of Spirit deck regarding the burdens that this Emperor is carrying. Celestial. Yeah, there's a lot of karma here. There's a lot of karma. Like you can't, yeah, whatever this is, it's not clearing. This is like a serious karmic dance you got going on here. Shit. And you know, I feel like I ask the questions and it just takes us around again. And it takes us around again. And that's because it's karmic. Like heavy karmic somehow. You and this person has probably had some past lives together. And somebody did somebody wrong. And then somebody did somebody wrong in the next one. And the next one. And it's just like piled up. It's just crazy. How does it keep coming up in these readings? Somebody got to do somebody right here. What's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I don't know, Pisces, but boy, I look forward to next week to see how this unfolds. Jeez, like that's just insane. That is something else. This is one karmic dance. I don't know how many weeks this has been going on now, getting this Emperor. I think it's months. It is months. I remember you guys getting it like back in September or something. Yeah. Oh boy, okay. Thanks, Pisces, for having to do this reading for you. I have so much sympathy for you because this looks so difficult. It looks so difficult and you can't just walk away from it, and nor can they. So, you know, it feels like they wish they would just walk away. It just is not happening that way. It's not happening that way. Let me tell you. All right, there you go. Thanks, guys. Until next week, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.